This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about nigga Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought
Wall Street Pete.
Everybody buy it. Goes up really high.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Talking about going on a ride. How's everyone doing this morning? I want to get into some of the crypto technical analysis and how you can see a double top here. Bearish divergence, we already know. Very, very clear. We have a pattern here. We do have a 55,000 cryptocurrency price. Excuse me, let me clear my throat here. All right, much better. I hope everyone is having and had a fantastic week. It's the beginning of the week. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. And we're going to talk a little bit about cryptocurrency. First off, though, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all the followers, everyone watching. We thank you so much. None of this could be possible. All-time high subscribers, 1.97K. I've never seen that number before. Thank you so much. It could not be done without you hitting the like button and this community. So talking about the total fear and greed index chart, very important to pay attention to as we're still in the greed. You can see last month all the way to 82, 83. What is going on? Well, we keep you up to date. You hit the bell, hit the all notification, become a subscriber today, and we keep you up with kind of what's going on in the Bitcoin space. I want to talk about the Polygon, Matic, and Pol being changed on that ticker. So if you do see Matic's ticker get changed, and you're like, well, what happened to Matic? It didn't go nowhere. Polygon Matic is changing into an alt multi-chain, trying to be a little bit more like what Ethereum does, but it's already the Ethereum Layer 2 project. So is Shiba Inu. We're going to talk about that. 16 days left until the halving, and please, don't sit here and be like this. I can't wait. I can't wait for the halving. I can't wait, like the ball's dropping, like you're going to have a great night. More often than not, nothing happens during this time. So everyone's freaking out. It's what happens a specific 6 months after to a year of this halving, what really causes the big excitement for this. So that's just a countdown for, months ahead. I don't know why people get so stupid excited over it. I try not to. But this is also a video of Sandeep. He is the founder, and he explains. Come to my Instagram. Check us out, and you will be able to watch this video. He goes into depth. I'm not going to do that to anybody here on this live, but he goes in depth about Polygon Matic's change and how the ticker from Matic to Pol is going to be a big upgrade, and how 2.0 Polygon Matic may be doing different things, the scalability, how much faster, and the multi-chain access of what it's going to branch out to, and how it does it is going to be much more. The reason why. So talking about cryptocurrency here, and it's kind of funny, right? My first crypto dip versus the fifth crypto dip. By this time, you're just sitting there hanging in there. And, how Polygon's Matic Pol upgrade unlocks the Polygon 2.0 vision. And like I said, it was all based off of multi-chain. So the Polygon network is on the brink of several massive changes. Part of it, Polygon 2.0 Vision Labs, the primary development team behind the network, has unveiled the proposal to upgrade and rebrand Matic as Pol. So if you do see this, once again, as I said, don't freak out. You can go do a little more homework. We're not going to go run deep into it. We're going to do some of the technical parts, which is exciting. Little video here to watch if you'd like to. This is kind of what it's going to show, and it's a little bit of what I'm saying here. And maybe this helps you. pretty in depth very quickly. So I wish it didn't have this big bang and hit noise. There you go. So unlimited scalability, unified liquidity. So we'll see how that pans out. I'm a big believer. Knowing the charts, knowing the price, knowing the history, and things of that nature does help. Talking about grayscales, the ETF, seeing how much they might be holding this morning, 329,000 Bitcoin roughly. And you can just see how everyone is, pretty much down right now. Nobody is having a fantastic day or morning or any last few days as that is. And April showers, right, has been nothing but raining. It's insane. So maybe that's following what the market's doing. We talk about the Feds, right, cutting in June. First cut. We'll see what happens. Do the rates get cut in June? I do believe so. I do believe the traditional markets will be affected by it. I do believe that cryptocurrency will be affected by it. And we're going to see a little bit of some change. So the assets inflow and outflow of cryptocurrency for Bitcoin trusts right now. If you can see here, it's been on a steady decline. You can see what's going on. And they're still holding a good substantial amount of cryptocurrency. So let's get into it and keep talking about it. Bitcoin plunges amid 426 million in liquidations. You already know. Short squeeze came through. And what happened? Well, we have almost $500 million liquidated in long positions. So please be very careful trading crypto, as this is a nice little chart here. Let me get out of the way. Please don't forget, hit the like button. It's very, very, very important to hit that button. You can see what's going on. Total internet users in millions in the year of 1992. Well, they were saying if we had to really give it an understanding of what kind of pace are we moving at for cryptocurrency Bitcoin? Well, crypto users 1 million in the first year of 2016. This is moving at 2 times of a rate at the speed of the internet. So they're saying that cryptocurrency is on pace to break the internet speed, which is pretty impressive. So, and as you see here on the title, Bitcoin, Ethereum racing to a billion at 2 times speed of internet on this front, excuse me. So we talk about it on these days like today. Remember that crypto is still being adopted at twice the speed of the internet and should reach something like 1 billion users by the end of 2025. Right now, recording just about 500 million. So pretty big deal right now. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Let's get into the charts. I know some of the people, I see we're losing some of the viewers. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but we'll talk about Bitcoin trading in this symmetrical pattern right now. Come say hello in the super chat. That'd be awesome. If this is something you are doing and you're not speaking, say hello. Come on over. So we're talking about these new higher lows that we're creating right now for cryptocurrency Bitcoin. This is the ticker. Next, we'll do Polygon Matic. And then after that, we'll do a little SHIB. Or perhaps we do the opposite. We'll do SHIB and then Polygon Matic next. But with the big upgrade coming and all of the, access to being able to use Polygon Matic much, much more. And you have to understand, more chains is more access to Polygon. It's just like... It's really just like spreading out your product. And that's what they're doing. They're spreading it out multi-chain. It's going to be used everywhere. And I do see that we're going to get a continuation here. I do believe that we do break down here the 64.5. What price do I think we are going to ultimately touch here for Bitcoin? And this is going to be a disaster if it does happen to some people. I'll be buying more. Most people will be doing the opposite. This is how you get yourself caught doing the opposite. Instead of buying low and selling high, well, you're buying high and selling low. You're getting caught in emotions. You have to chill with that. I do believe that there's a 55,000 price for cryptocurrency to come involved here. So please be very careful. Do we get this uptick through here? That would be fantastic. Give me an upward W and we can get away from all that. But right now, I haven't looked at the stochastic oscillator in a while or any of that. I do see a nice little buying zone here for my daily. And the last time I did that, you could tell a few times we did get a nice little rally to the upside here. So I look at this stochastic oscillator. We are getting down below all the way to ranges we have not been down in a while. Haven't been this low since April of this year. So 1 year ago. So let's see what happened. I have to see what happened 1 year ago because it's telling me something here on the stochastic on the daily. And 1 year ago, and this is obviously wild what we're doing here. We're going to April. That was the 22nd, wasn't it? That was 2 years ago, excuse me. We had a month of a fall. Look at that. You see what's going on? And I actually have every April down here in the previous history showing you what has happened. And it seems like we have fallen every single April before a nice, beautiful pick-me-up. So that's what I'm starting to see here. It's starting to become a pattern. We showed this probably, I want to say maybe couple lives ago, maybe sometime last week or 2 weeks ago, or I think it was last week we did do this. So I'm trying to explain, I was counting how many ups. We had 7 months to the upside for Bitcoin. We're going to go into Shiba Inu and Polygon Matic next if anyone's interested. But what I want to say is for the month of April, we have not really had a great month. So 7 months to the upside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't recall seeing any of that happening 7 times in a row and finishing green. Had somebody say they happened in 2012. I went back and checked on some of the charts and I don't see it. So, well, what's happening now is we are getting a little bit of a pullback here. And as you can see what's going on to the monthly chart, each candle here represents a total month, 30 days of whatever average about it is for that month. And you can see what's going on here. We are finally getting a pullback. This may be 2 amazing months down. And I want people to understand that this is a huge possibility, that this is exactly what's going on. It's going to play games with you for a while. A lot of YouTubers are not talking about this. A lot of them don't go this far into the charts and pay close attention to the big picture. Well, when in doubt, zoom out. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. So this could be the big picture here for the next 2 months. I could be wrong. But what I was paying attention to for Bitcoin was looking at how that happened. And you can see exactly as we get those big wicks up nonstop, you can see there is a little bit of a correction here. And this is what we could be coming into 2-3 months. And then June, all of a sudden, Fed rates get cut. And what do we see? We see a massive pullback to the upside. And there we go. But this is a big possibility. So I want people to understand that's what I think we could be receiving. It's kind of scary to see that, and that is a big possibility. So we'll go right into Matic. Polygon Matic, total upgrade coming in 2.0. Pretty excited for it. What are we receiving here? Well, I had this first one circled here showing the bottom. We're doing Polygon Matic before it becomes the Pol, or Poly for POL for short. And you can see creating new higher lows. And every time we have done that, well, Polygon Matic has really surprised many people. So if you could see, and I'm going to just do this really quickly. This is very not precise, but you can see how we keep growing up, hitting resistance here major, but we did get a leftover top, just like we did here. Same exact thing here. We did it here. Well, let's see if we're done falling. This will be very important, because if we were done falling, we would not only go back and touch the 125, but Polygon Matic would then come on a race to possibly retest all the way to 150. But if I were to guess, this TA is telling me that we're going to fall down a little bit more. And it makes sense the more and more I look at this chart. So pay attention, definitely to mention. Wall Street Pete's breaking down Polygon Matic, and I do see it right here. If we put the stick, all it's telling us is that we're going to get a retest of that 125. And I would put a dollar cost average out symbol here, or at least an order to sell some of my Polygon if possible. You never know. Could finally break all the way through, as this on a daily chart, you can see coming back all the way from 2 years ago in November, and that's what it was, the 22. We're looking pretty good at the year 22. A lot of resistance, couldn't really break above. Finally, we got up. We see 120, 150 was a huge problem, but we do know that right now, currently, 125 and change, just about. Polygon Matic has to break above this resistance to be real. Once it does, you can tell we're going to move up pretty quickly for Polygon Matic. So I do believe that this is what's coming. I do see that the new higher lows, you may not have seen that. Look at the daily chart, open up Polygon Matic, and go see for yourself that this could be exactly what is happening. Very good buying opportunity still. There could be a chance we're not even done falling yet. And like I said, if Bitcoin is still going to come down, well, then I would imagine that the rest of these altcoins would definitely follow suit. So looking at that, we didn't even get there yet. 84 cents just about. Polygon Matic could be getting that. Pay close attention to these 2 daily candles here. These 2 candles will tell you something. And as I'm paying attention, I do see some resistance support building here. So, but nothing really at the same level. You see that? Nothing like this. This is a perfect prime example of watch out. We could be coming back up, and it's actually still to the downside. So you can still see it testing. So beautiful. We still will get some downturn. This is Polygon Matic, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm a big believer in the program of what they're going to do. Well, a lot of people were using Polygon Matic before. Well, now it's a multi-chain. Now, a lot more people are going to be having access and using Polygon Matic. And the fees are pretty cheap, if I do recall. So watching what's going on, we do see there were buying opportunities, big falls, big double top M's coming in. And as you can see, creating new higher lows 2 different times, getting our 3rd leg here. This most likely will give us the next leg to the upside. Like I said, pay attention anywhere from the 75 cents to the 84 3/4 cent. That's about where the range is going to be, where you could possibly get back into Polygon Matic if we're not already done. I doubt that is necessary. I'm sure there is still some pain left over coming into this green zone. So pay close attention. We're under the EMA as well, the exponential moving average ribbon here, and it is showing some signs. And matter of fact, not only is that happening, but you can see the flipping in the ribbon. Maybe I got to zoom in for you to see, but now it's going very, very bearish at the current time. What's happening? This line here is flipping on the bottom. What happens when it flips on the bottom? You can see we start getting prices coming down. That's what happens, creating a new higher low. We did not create that new higher low yet. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, and I hope that did help you, my friends. So pay close attention to Polygon Matic, very undervalued. Obviously, something is going to happen. What happens when a price action goes up? Every single time we've seen a price action that has gone up, what did we get before that? We got a huge, massive dip with some long, boring sideways action. And what do you see here from the daily on the Shiba Inu? Because that's what we're on now. If you can see here, huge cup and handle. And that's coming all the way up to here at this peak. I can't see it because I have the EMA up. Get rid of the indicator. Now I can see what I'm looking at. That's much better, actually. Should have done that from the beginning. Please hit the like and subscribe if you've yet to do so. And you can see right above, and there is some time frame here showing some major resistance, even right through here. Some support flipping. We would go right about here without even looking at the other side. This is what I would do. Just paying attention to what is happening here, and you'll understand better. But right about there at the peak here, there is definitely something going on. I'll come on over, and you can, oh, wow, perfect. And you can see exactly what happened, the meat of the candles. That was resistance right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful line here. Shiba Inu coming into 3822 price. It's about as best as I can get it for you. That's about what we're seeing here. We're getting a double top M. You can definitely see it going on. It will continue to go on. And this is kind of like what I was talking about with the fib line. We're in the golden pocket right now. So that's about usually where I want to be if I was particularly buying an asset. What does this look like? It looks like a double top M rejection possibility. So if we're not going to keep falling, and we're done right here, and we're going to keep getting the support at the 38.2 zone, which is a 38.2 pullback. Not too bad. Usually see a 50% in a meme coin like this. Most established meme coin probably we've seen. What are they? Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, to name a couple. You know what I mean? Like some of them. That's it. There really isn't that many. I'm sure I missed one or two very much, but you can see another line coming down. So Shiba Inu could have max pain up to here. I actually don't expect it to go any further than here, but I think that's where we get our rejection. I think that's where we'd get our max pain, so to speak. So max pain, so to speak, would be something like this. Oh, boy, do I suck at that. I wish I had if I got $1 for every time I did this lately, the balloon chat balloon instead of the price. So we're looking at that price for the max pain. If we dollar cost average into the 38.2, we don't have to worry about missing the price of 22.7. That's the whole loveliness of dollar cost averaging in, right? I'm getting in a little bit. I have 10 grand to put in. I put in 5. I have another 5 grand I want to put in here, right? Because these are the only two levels we're talking about entering in Shiba Inu. If it goes down any lower, there's a fucking problem. Hopefully this is your HODL account. You're not trading on leverage because you would get wiped out. This is why it's very scary. But I believe in my technical analysis very much, and I do believe that these two prices will be significantly held with support coming back to the upside when it's ready. Could get a fishtail down here, but when the candle ends 11 hours and 12 minutes, you can see here we'll get a new candle. First one green at the point in time. You can see 2 wicks to the downside. Doesn't begin the trend. 1 green up. As you can see, 2 wicks down. These are days, and then 1 green day up. Just helping some of the people who are buying. At the end of the day, the trend is your friend, right? We wait for a double bottom, and that's kind of what we're looking for on this channel. So we're looking for a double bottom. As you can see, a daily double bottom twice right there. It's horrible circles, but that's what we're looking at. So we're looking for a double bottom coming into here. Is the double bottom here at the 25.8, or is the double bottom at the 22.7? It's kind of what I'm looking for, and I'm looking for a double M rejection pattern. What do they look like, and how would I get excited for one? Because that's what you're looking for. This chart may not show that. Get to a 4-hourly. I want people to see what that sometimes looks like. You'll see what happens here, and this is what I'm talking about right here. You get really stuck into the moment, and you see, oh, wow, this is going to be bad. And that's what I know. Some traders do this already. They don't use any other indicators, and they think just double top M's are going to get you in there. This is a rejection, right? It's a bad rejection. you will get wiped out. You will get liquidated in seconds. So please be careful. Don't always use this as your indicator, but I do see that that's how it starts. Double top M pattern. Get some indicators out there. Maybe there's something in there. Maybe the stochastic was telling you we're on the bottom here at the time, and there was a big buying signal, right? And I did have two big buying signals on the bottom here, and you can see how it matches up. We get a triple bottom here, and then look, this is where that massive jump came through. And then up here, it's telling me, well, be careful. May get a little resistance, maybe about some time to get rid of this. And this is what, March 2nd, 2024. And as I get to there, what happened? March 2nd, 2024, we got that massive dip down all the way through. See, that was beautiful. So you could have taken that trade on. It doesn't always work that way, but Shiba Inu, I do believe that we can come back, retest right about to the 38. We're going to get major resistance again. So be careful. If we start breaking through, that's great. Our dollar cost average out. That's what I do. 25%, 50%, whatever you feel comfortable. Don't do it all. That's doing all your eggs in and out of one basket. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto, talking about breaking down some technical analysis, ugly double top pattern for Bitcoin right now. So we can see how ugly that is. Not a fan of what I see here, so that's why I keep showing this coming all the way down. Do we hold in 11 hours? That would be amazing. That'll be 8 o'clock Eastern time. So Bitcoin, just breaking it down one last time. This is what Big Daddy does. Bitcoin is Big Daddy, if anybody was wondering. Creating new higher lows is fantastic down here. You can see. Good morning, my bro. Always great info. Much appreciated. I appreciate you guys watching. First person talking in the chat. We got Mr. Michael in the house. Double top M, just to reiterate everything we said. 20-minute video. You can see the double top. It's very dangerous. Where is the bottom? We'll find support a few times in a row. Let me get some couple days in a row to the upside again to see if we can get out of this double top M, and then we would most likely head up. But the problem is the trend is your friend until the end. So pay close attention to that, please, very much. As I say, want to set up your pattern, want to set up your chart, just pay close attention that this pattern is to the downside, and when it stops, that's maybe when we get a reversal. Look at the resistance. What are some of the resistance levels? And I'll tell you right now, just by looking at this, 69,700. We're getting ready to go. I just wanted to leave you with a good price. I was watching a lot of crypto channels, and they suck. All you do is yap. So I'm trying not to do that too much. Trying to give better information than just yapping. And you can see right out of this chart, if Bitcoin is doing something like this, and I want people to understand, if Bitcoin somehow, and this is the games that these mother effers play, if Bitcoin is somehow doing something like this, you bet your ass, this is going to be that 78,000 cryptocurrency of Bitcoin that I was all excited about that never happened. Remember, be careful. These two levels, these two indicators will probably take us where we need to go. So like I said, we've talked about it before, 71,300. We're now talking about 71,200. To be a little more accurate, it changed just 100 ticks. No big deal. I do believe we're still stuck at the same price here, 64.5. If we do start finishing a daily candle below there, that will be a huge problem. So these are your two indicators. Do we start coming down? Do we start breaking down here? And that's what goes on. Or do we find ourselves doing this beautiful trend, which is what are the two opportunities. Of course, the weatherman. Yeah, anybody could do that. But yes, you get prepared for the opportunity to do something. That is what the most important part is. And that's what this channel likes to do. So I hope this helps. This is what we could be seeing. Obviously, you talked about in the beginning of what we could be seeing here as the full pattern coming all the way into 55,000. But this is where I think we could be going. So pay close attention to these two. I'll go in white. And this may be the best video ever. Yeah, very biased. Problem is this is why it's important. We could go to 78K. We could go to 55,000. These, my friends, are your indicators, confirmations. These right here. Are we going there? What is the answer? Well, these are your answers. Pay close attention. I'm Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. These are what is going to tell you. This is it. This is your confirmation. These guys, confirmation guys. That's it. I can't do diddly jack squat. Once we get off this channel, we're going to be paying close attention to a daily candle, finishing either below, which, let's be real still, we're a lot closer to that 64,500 price being broken below than we are getting closer to the 71.2. So that's what I'm telling you. So please be very careful. I'm very sure that we're getting this descending pattern. And what is a descending pattern? It looks exactly like this. What will happen? We'll get M's at the same height, and then it will finally tank through. So that's what I'm thinking could happen. We do need a whole 11 hours to go by for us to get the confirmation. But it's very important, just like the last video. As I said, daily candles sometimes tell you a lot. If you pay close attention to the pattern, this is where we currently are for the price of Bitcoin. I'm just trying to help a lot of people. We got a lot of new people out there. I'm trying to be very, very, very detailed. We could just break right through here. This could just be it right here. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm just saying this could just go, and then there it is. So be careful, be careful, be careful. We're in a support trend right now. The trend is right now to the down. You can see the M. We'll see what happens. Do we come up through here and then get a rejection to come down again? This could be the game that the whales are playing. Watch for this pattern. Watch for this pattern. This is an ascending channel to the upside on this green chart. So I'll make it 2 deep so you can see it a little better. The other scenario, I'll make it 3 deep because I think that that's the most likely scenario. And I think that that's where we are in this pattern. So I'm going to clean it up, and then I'm going to get ready to go. I hope everyone enjoyed this. I thought this was a really good video and showing how Bitcoin really could just break down. And this is exactly what I think could be happening. Let me get rid of the line. I don't like it, but that's kind of what we're looking at here. It's pretty obvious of what is the confirmations, right? We talked about that. So 64.5 one more time and 71.3. Do we get volatility coming back up? Resistance here. We'll see what happens. If once we break out of this symmetrical triangle pattern right here, you're going to get your next move. It's very simple. I'm going to have to do a short video. I'm confident I got to do a short video. Let's do a short video. We'll give you some information on this because a lot of people don't have 26 minutes to watch to get to that point. I understand that very much. But that's why this channel, I think, is so great. I love to give people information. I love to help. I noticed that when I was a little guy and I knew something before someone else, I couldn't wait to tell them. Oh, look, news, breaking news. Maybe I should have been a reporter. This is breaking news. Peter Jennings, there is an earthquake coming and millions of people are going to die. We're going to have to evacuate immediately. So please, everyone, please do not panic. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe that's something I should have done. Maybe another life. That time is over. But right now, I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto, breaking down crypto news, technical analysis every day. Just a gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange there. So we actually used to work on New York. Used to work in the trading pit, one of the greatest places in the world. Do we still have that up? I did want to go over that skit. That was one of the greatest ever. And if I got a copyright at this point, I really don't even give a shit no more. YouTube is pissing me off with their copyrights. But, I mean, I woke up every morning. Greatest place in the world. Biased again.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced.
My name is Wall Street Pete. Have a great day. Love y'all. Take care.
Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. Right. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners. 1 minute, you're up $500,000 in soybeans, and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
Yeah, we gotta kill him, motherfucker! We gotta kill him!